What's up, guys? We are back once again, and we are going to be talking something very new to the channel, something I've already told you I was going to be reviewing for the very first episode. We are finally going to be talking about Walker, the 2020 reboot starring Jared Padalecki. Now, if you guys, first off, hope you guys caught last night's brand new premiere for the show. First off, let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. But if you guys didn't, let me know what you guys think about it regardless, and we're just going to go ahead and get into it. Now, this is very different from the original Walker, Texas Ranger with Chuck Norris. Now, again, this does star Jared Padalecki, Genevieve Padalecki, Lindsey Morgan, Mitch Pigley, who you do remember, who played Jared's grandfather in Supernatural, and of course, you know his wife is in there as well, who plays his wife in the show. Now, overall, this show was really interesting for a brand new series because Jared plays as Cordell Walker. He returns from an assignment, comes home. His wife's about ready to leave. He tries to have family night. Then later gets a call from his wife being pursued down by some unknown individual, is shot and killed. Then we go into 11 months later. He's been undercover for a very long time. He hasn't seen his family, and then when he finally does come home, he can't let go of what happened to his wife, which we later find out that she was shot and killed. We also had a poker chip laid on her as well, and had her eyes closed. Looked like that she was shot for a reason. Do not know. She was trying to help illegals on the border or something that had to do with the cartel. We were unsure at this point of the story. Uh, we have Walker comes home after getting drunk at a park, trying to, have memories of his wife, trying to remember certain things. And then we have where he comes home and he goes in the very next day, and then he meets his brand new partner, who is Mickey, who is played by Lindsey Morgan, who was a state trooper, then gets a promotion to become a Texas Ranger, who becomes his partner. Then throughout the entire episode is pretty much him trying to deal with being home, his wife's death still, as well as also being a father of two teenagers. His son is trying to deal with the loss of his mother and also with his dad, but at the same time, their daughter Stella is getting into a lot of trouble, and he's also having to deal with that as well. So overall, it was a very interesting drama. It was a very on the go type of drama. It was one of those where in the entirety of the show I was like, okay, because originally I'm a fan of the original Texas Ranger, of course, Walker. He was not raised by his parents. He was raised by his uncle, who was Native American. He also did not have no siblings. He did not have no children as of yet. And, of course, he gets paired up with, of course, another Texas Ranger by the name of Trevette. So, again, very different on how they go about the entirety of this show, this series. I find it to be very interesting on how they are portraying the character of Walker. Honestly, I don't have a problem with Jared being Walker at this point in time, because they transitioned it to a now time period, which I think that needed to be done, because if they're going to do it, they don't need to have it old school. They need to have it with now problems. Like his daughter gets arrested for possession of marijuana, and he comes in there, and then he later finds out that the girl that was her friend, she also was possession of it as well, and her parents are afraid, since they don't have their papers, they're going to be ported back to Mexico. So there is a lot of issues that is, of course, with Texas being, to the border, so there's going to be a lot of cartel issues, there's going to be illegal issues, there's going to be a lot of issues that they're probably going to bring up into the show, which is perfectly fine as long as they do it a correct way, which I'm pretty sure they would. I don't think Jared would probably get involved in that if he wasn't, probably because with him being one of the producers of the show, I'm pretty sure he ain't going to have a problem trying to make it correct on a lot of different things, as well as also him being from Texas and him knowing the issues that goes on in Texas, as well as close to another country. So I'm very excited to see where the show is going to go. I'm very excited to see how they're going to pull this off, and hopefully that it gets a really great season. I'm not going to go into each episode. I'm going to give you guys a full season review when the series, well, not series, but when the season is done. But overall, let me know what you guys thought about Walker 2020 on the CW, and I will be back for another review on Walker whether it gets canceled, whether it gets a season 2, whether it gets a season finale. So let me know what you guys think regardless, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.